Hey everyone, it's Andrew. It's that time of the month for our Super Chewer box for December 2021. Before we begin, if you can just hit the like and subscribe button, I'd appreciate it. First off, for those of you who have been following my videos, I did want to mention a couple things to start. First, I did do a follow-up video on the November toys already, so you can refer to that video if you want to look at the toys from November. As you recall, we got that wishbone toy, and Charlie doesn't like those nylon bones, and so we reached out to Super Chewer, and they ended up sending us a replacement toy. In that video, I showed that it was the lunch bag or lunch bag toy. What it ended up being was that cloth was wrapped around this kind of squeaky hamburger, so it's like this rubber hamburger. Has a squeaker, but Charlie kind of ruined that aspect or destroyed that aspect probably in about an hour or so, which is a little bit longer for him. And this is what the toy ultimately looked like. So it's kind of this hamburger. The edges, as you can tell, are kind of damaged from him chewing it. And then it did split open kind of partially on this edge, which I haven't seen with other toys. But he still plays with it a lot. He might not play with it now just because the box is here and he's kind of waiting for it to happen. The other thing I want to mention was that my prior subscription to Super Chewer did expire, and so I did renew for a 6-month membership using the promotional code where you get an extra free toy in each box. So what you'll notice now is typically there should be 3 toys in every box, which is a little bit different than the 12-month subscription that I had only 2 toys. The difference in cost was about $7 more, so it's $37 a month total versus for a 12-month subscription it's $30 a month. I thought it justified getting an extra toy just because it's like essentially $7. And then the last thing before we open the box, I did want to mention that from my past experiences, I have noticed that the first box for Super Chewer, when you first get it for the first subscription, might not be like the December themed box, so we'll have to see what this shows, but a lot of times they send you a separate theme for the first box, so that wouldn't be surprising today. So we'll kind of see what happens when we open the box today. But I'll set up the camera, we'll open the box and kind of see what's in it. Okay, so here's the box. We'll open it now. And so yeah, as I expected, it's not the December theme for 2021. This looks like it's an old box. We actually got this box before, but it says Peace Ruff. And we'll kind of see what it shows. So essentially, let's look at the toys first. So this is the Hippie Hopper Fetch and Squeak toy. We actually got this earlier in the year. I don't remember what month it was. It might have been around like July or June, maybe. But Charlie absolutely loved this toy. It's like this fluffy bunny with kind of this rubber underneath. He never actually ripped this off, so the bunny's still intact on his old toy. But it's a squeaker toy, so it's really hard and rubber, but it does squeak. You just have to squeeze it really hard, and it's, to be honest, too hard for my hands to squeeze. So that's the Hippie Hopper. So we got this before in the past. The other toy is the Make Rough Not War Heart, which is a solid nylon toy, which I'm kind of disappointed with because I spoke to Super Chewer and said that we don't want solid nylon toys. We actually got this toy in the past, this exact same thing, and Charlie didn't even touch it. He's never played with it at all. So that's that. I'll have to kind of reach out for that. Similarly, this is really funny, but the Flower Power toy, or Power Flower, which again is a solid nylon toy. Again, we got this previously in the past again, and Charlie didn't touch that at all. I actually met up with my dad, who has dogs for guiding eyes, and we actually ended up giving this toy, and they brought it up this weekend, and they play with it, but Charlie doesn't play with it, so we ended up giving it away. So I'm kind of disappointed with the fact that they sent me 2 separate nylon toys, especially as I reached out and they said they wouldn't send it anymore. So it might be just an issue with the new subscription. But Charlie's not going to even play with those, so I'll have to reach out for that. As far as treat bags this month, we got the Jerky Bites Lamb recipe, which is just these lamb pieces. We use these a lot for training when we go out and walk around. He really likes it. I also use it for his nails when I cut his nails because he's really responsive to treat to keep calm when his nails are cut. So that's that. And then Magic Morsels, which are interesting. I haven't seen these before. We got a similar bag last month. Let's just kind of open them, but it says Magic Morsels with oatmeal and mixed berries. And let's see what it looks like. So it's like these biscuits. You can break these up and give them to him like as a treat. I find that they do crumble a little bit, so for this type of thing I try not to break it up just because it crumbles and makes a mess. But that's those toys. And then we've got the pumpkin honey recipe. We've got this for the past 2 months, chew toy. And then we got the duck stick, which we got previously as well. So that's that theme box for December 2021 with the new subscription. So we got the pumpkin honey recipe, the duck sticks. This is the hippie hopper toy. Charlie will actually absolutely love this. Even though it's something he got before, he'll still play with this, and it does squeak. I just have trouble getting it squeaking. It's very strong and sturdy though, and this is actually the only toy where with the fluff or the kind of outer coating he hasn't ripped off, so this will be nice. And then we got the Power Flower as well as the Make Rough Not War nylon treats or toys. I'm gonna have to reach out to them and get these replaced because I already spoke to him last month about the nylon bones and that he doesn't play with these. We've had both these toys before and he didn't play with them. So hopefully we can get these replaced again, which is kind of unfortunate. And then we've got the magic morsels as well as the jerky bites. So as expected, we got the 3 toys with the new subscription. It is an old box, so I anticipate we won't get a December theme box this month just because the new subscription was signed up for. When I did reach out to Super Chewer, when I signed up, I asked if I would get a December theme box and they said there's no absolute guarantee for it. So it's kind of unfortunate that we've gotten all these toys before, but I'll definitely play with this, but these others, we'll have to kind of get a replacement because the nylon he never plays with at all. So if you have any questions or anything, please post them below. I'll be happy to answer those about the subscription, signing up, and that sort of thing. Please use the promotional codes in the description for signing up if you would like to do that. They do have some good deals through that. And then thanks for watching. Please subscribe and continue watching. Have a great day.